Welcome to Winning Begins at Home. Last day of the week. We're rolling into the weekend. We got football going on all over the place. Probably watch some games this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to get a little downtime. I'm excited about that, and I hope you are too. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a part of the show. We're excited about the downloads. They continue to grow, and we're trying to help as many people as we can. So continue to share with your friends and family if you would. Help us grow this. If we can help you in any way, please reach out. Love to connect with you. But we're fired up about this episode today. I've been sharing with you this week some of the things that I learned during COVID. I wrote those things down, and I've actually kept this little piece of paper that I got the paper right here that I keep with me everywhere. It's these 4 things have really helped me, been a great reminder. And I'll just review here quickly. We said on Tuesday, because we didn't meet Monday with Labor Day, but Tuesday, adversity is the path to resilience. And I know there's some of you've got something going on in your life right now. It's really hard. I just would encourage you, stay the course. Hard is going to be hard, but you can become more resilient on the backside of that and just be stronger down the road. The old, what doesn't kill you, make you stronger. We reference that. Disruption creates permission. I like the fact that when the world got disrupted, it actually created some permission for us to try new things, do some things in new ways. And we have these things happen all the time. We don't need COVID for that. I've got young families around me. They had a baby. That's disruption. Or you maybe have a job change, or I got a couple of buddies of mine, their kids went off to college just a few weeks ago, and they got one of them, it's a new situation for, the people that are left at home. The other one, everybody, all the kids are gone now. And so it's their empty nest kind of thing. And so they're thinking about how they want to do some things differently now that everybody's gone. And then yesterday we talked isolation leads to depression. And we said the goal is not, to get to the top. The goal is to get to the top together. This whole lonely it's lonely at the top mindset. And I just think so many times we live with people and we really don't know how they're doing. Maybe we're not doing so well and we don't share with that. We're not vulnerable enough. And a family ought to be a really great place for us to be connected, right? I mean, why would we want to live under the same roof and not have relationships with each other? I think sometimes we let that go. And so maybe we need to do a little work there on the back end of any of those 3 and be thinking about some of those. And I did encourage you to identify any areas, things that you've learned over the last few months, write those down and continue to lean into those, build them into the DNA of your life. But here's today's. Today's is every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. And it's the one thing that during COVID I wrote down. I mean, I think this one, again, it's so simple, but it's so important for us to remember that we're not in charge really of anything. I mean, the whole world just kind of felt like it was like, what is going on here? And yet there was nothing we could do to change that. It's so maddening sometimes when we realize we're not really in control. Well, if you go back to our faith week last week, there's a reminder again, go check those episodes out, that I believe God is in control of the world. He's like, nothing takes him by surprise. He's got it all under control. And when things aren't good for me, God's still good. He's not just in control. He's good. And he desires, what's best for each of us. And I think that's just a great reminder. I think sometimes we forget. And when I say every day is a gift, I know somebody who just a couple of weeks ago, they had a situation happen in their family and it was just disastrous. I mean, it's so hard. And it was just such a wake up call for everybody, in this situation. And it made me start thinking, if I could only have one more conversation with somebody, or I knew today might be the last opportunity I have to meet with somebody or talk to somebody, who would I call? Who would you, if you could only write one more note, who would you write that note to? And I think this just gives us a way to lock in and be present more so than if we just go through life assuming somebody's going to be there, I'll talk to them again, or I'm going to, meet with that person, or we'll go, to this place. I think sometimes we have this mindset that life is timeless and there's going to be more time. And that's just not true. I learned this when my dad was diagnosed with Lewy body, which just disastrous Alzheimer's. And they told him, you got 3 to 8 years. We're not really sure how long that'll be. And I remember when he was diagnosed, thinking, I even asked him, I said, Dad, is there anywhere you want to go? Anything you want to do? We haven't had a chance to do yet. Is there anywhere, we can go and do something? And he's like, I'm good. And we assume we have 3 to 8 years. And my dad literally lived about 90 days and he was gone. And so I don't want to end the week morbid here. I want to end it on an upbeat place, just reminding you that every day is a gift. And so tomorrow morning, when you have pancakes with whoever you do on a Saturday, look in their faces, hug their necks, say anything you need to say, do what you need to do. If there's somebody you need to call, write a note to, do that. Don't forget, every day is a gift. All right, we'll end it there this week. You guys are a gift to me. Love you so much. Thanks for supporting what we're doing and encouraging us. I hope you'll continue to do that. Share with your friends and families, we said earlier. And come back next week for more content here on Winning Begins at Home. All right, we'll see you Monday.